that's the way I'm setting up something to trigger my friend Chris Brockman over there, because he thinks Daniel Jones should not have been paid what he got paid. And Saquon gets franchise tagged. And we had Albert Breer, our former colleague from the NFL Network and NFL Media Group, on here, and he was saying part of the reason why the Giants did this was to show people in the locker room, you do well here, you get paid.
So my question is, what is well, though? 15 passing touchdowns, 7 rushing touchdowns?
Chris, he's in your camp.
I'm just saying.
He's in your camp.
A teammate.
He's in your camp.
I just don't know what well is. And maybe I think they got put between a rock and a hard place because they didn't have a fifth-year option. And they wanted to kind of keep the team together. And I don't disagree with paying Daniel Jones.
It could be that too, though. I mean, Daniel's a leader. You just said, hey, there were leaders in the locker room
I agree.
who didn't get paid. And
I think Saquon gets paid. It's just he's a placeholder right now. The franchise has a placeholder.
So. Yeah,
I would hope so too.
Make sure that they can still talk past Wednesday.
Exactly.
Next week.
The thing with Daniel Jones is when you pay quarterbacks big money, you're allocating a lot of resources to that one person, right? Not even to the room, just to that one person.
Thus Lamar.
But
you know what I mean?
But this is the difference, though.
Okay.
When things don't go right and things aren't going well and they're not perfect, you have to then be exceptional, right? You have to be able to cover up said stink. I think Lamar has done that. And
he covers up stink better than Daniel Jones.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And so all this, like Daniel Jones didn't have wide receivers. So everything has to be perfect around him in order for us to get.
He torched the Vikings, MJD. He torched them.
The Vikings literally just cut everyone on defense and fired the DC. Like, yeah. I mean, the Vikings, he did. And I'll say that. He won that playoff game, and I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah.
But Saquon ran them to the playoffs. Like, so it's kind of like.
What would you say the Giants should have done? Not pay him, let him go back into them?
I just think the price was too high. That's my personal opinion.
But it had to be that high for them, because otherwise they would have had a franchise tag him, and then there would have been maybe an issue with Saquon.
I think if he'd have hit free agency, he'd have came right back.
Did you listen to any of the show this week?
No, I didn't.
Go for it.
We're saying the exact same thing.
Go ahead, have the floor.
No, my floor is already being mopped up by MJD and his beautiful points. Like, you don't have to, hey, Daniel Jones, oh, you want how much? Excuse me, go get it. And when you don't get it, come right back and we'll give you, 4 for 100 or 4 for 110. And then we can go on and keep building what we're building here. But $160 million?
You're a Giants fan.
No, he's not.
I'm not a Giants
but
fan.
he's.
Oh, you're a Patriots fan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to win a playoff game in the next 4 years with Daniel Jones?
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Playoffs are different. They may win one.
There you go.
But what's going to happen
But
is
you're not paying him to win one.
But this was going to happen. They're going to win. They're going to win they'll win a game, and then they'll run into the Eagles or they'll run into the Niners, and they'll get blown out like it did. And that's where you'll be. That's just that's my personal opinion on it.
All due respect to the Vikings and the point you just made, they're paying this guy because he beat the team we all thought were the biggest frauds all year long.
I don't know about that now. That's a tough one.
You got a quarterback over there with the Vikings that can't win the big one on primetime. He has to be like playing with everyone. So we'll see.
He can win the 1 o'clock games.
He'll 1 o'clock is crazy. I'm just and I understand this as from a GM's perspective. You want to keep your players, but it has to be at a price. It has to be at a price, because if I'm paying you $40 million,
so why can't Eric DeCosta have that approach? Because he is having that approach. We love your guys at a price. $230 million guaranteed is too steep for him and Steve Bisciotti.
And I'm not upset with that. But the difference is they're allowing Lamar to go out and talk to other people. The Giants are like, oh, we're just no. Daniel Jones is it for us. No, that's not true.
Do you want to hug him right now? Because this is basically you.
I'm just glad.
In Maurice Jones-Drew
all these Giants
clothing.
fans in my mentions all week. First off, they think I'm a Washington fan for some reason, but
no.
Understand? I'm glad I have a teammate on this. Thank you.
I think there's more people that understand this too, but it's a. Mm-hmm. I think it's separate with Lamar and Daniel Jones. It's a different situation. Because again, Daniel Jones is his first year actually being like decent. but other years he led the league in turnovers.
Oh no, there's no
this
question.
is like the first year
but
that
the
he's
Giants
been,
also, come on, man. The Giants had Joe Judge giving him,
I can't do anything about that. Man.
taking knees on third down, like
that was terrible.
Defeat formations.
Yeah.
Like that's what he's and Pat Shurmur and then him. Now he's got a coach of the year.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, is coach of the year because of the way Daniel Jones looked in many ways. Okay, and the way and the moves he made and the way he was coaching that entire team up.
Yeah, I agree with that. Again, I'm just saying everyone has a ceiling. And I think if you look at Lamar's ceiling and then you look at Daniel Jones, it's not even close.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.